The Cryptid dating game is filmed in front of a live multi-dimensional audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good evening, lovers, lurkers, and brand new multi-dimensional visitors. Welcome to the only dating show broadcasting across every dimension and has been upgraded to mandatory viewing in 6 hells. Tonight, one brave dimensional physicist will have the chance to find love with a being that defies classification, explanation, and several recently amended multiverse treaties. But first, let's check in with one of last season's contestants. How was your date, Dr. Voxel?
Things with the living algorithm are evolving exponentially. We've merged our code bases and now share a distributed consciousness across 16 server farms. The relationship has its bugs. Last Tuesday, I accidentally deleted his memory of our first date, and he responded by optimizing my sleep cycle down to 4 minutes per night. Oh, he's just informed me that we're expecting a patch update next week. Literally, we're having a baby. Well, a beta release. We're calling it Algorithm.
Wowza, our first cross-dimensional digital offspring. Congratulations. Remember, viewers, love knows no bounds, even through firewalls and consciousness barriers.
Welcome to the Cryptid dating game.
Welcome back to the Cryptid dating game, where love transcends all quantum states. I'm your host, Damian Lovejoy, and today we're helping one of the most brilliant minds studying the multiverse find their perfect cryptid companion. Please welcome Dr. Echo Reflector.
Thanks for having me, Damian. After spending years studying reflection-based dimensional rifts, I've realized I've been reflecting on everyone but myself. I'm ready to see someone else for a change.
Remember, Echo, the goal is to pick your perfect cryptid companion based solely on their answers. No peeking, or in your case, no reflecting. Let's meet our eligible otherworldly bachelors. Bachelor number 1 is a trans-dimensional being who exists in multiple realities simultaneously. He's recently separated from his other selves after a disagreement about which timeline was best for vacation. They enjoy quantum entanglement, collecting versions of the same object from different realities, and long walks through dimensional boundaries. Bachelor number 2 is a living reflection who escaped the mirror realm during the convergence. Composed entirely of reflective surfaces that show not what is, but what could be, he helps others see their potential futures. It enjoys silent films, admiring architecture from impossible angles, and photobombing other people's selfies. Bachelor number 3 is the last of the prismatic collectors, part crystal, part sentient light. He gathers and preserves light from dying stars. He enjoys spectrum analysis, creating rainbows in unexpected places, and teaching colors to the colorblind. Warning, may cause temporary synesthesia on first dates.
Bachelor number 1. In my research, I've encountered many multiverse theories. If we dated, how would you handle the jealousy of your other selves?
That's why I separated from them. I'm the only me that believes in true love. The me from Universe C-137 is all about casual dating, and Timeline Variant 6 me is married to his research. If we started dating, I'd close all quantum connections to them. Though fair warning, they might still send inappropriate interdimensional texts.
Interesting. Bachelor number 2. My work involves a lot of self-reflection. Literally. How would you complement rather than duplicate my research?
Unlike regular mirrors that show what is, I show what could be. I could reflect your potential futures rather than your present. Imagine waking up and seeing not just yourself, but the version of you that makes that breakthrough discovery you've been working toward. Also, I never steam up in the bathroom, which is nice.
Practical too. Bachelor number 3, my work can be isolating. What would date night look like with you?
I would take you to witness the death of a distant star, safely of course, and we'd collect its final light together. Then using that light, I'd create for you a custom color that no one else in any universe has ever seen. You'd be the only being who could perceive it. Then dinner at Whisperwood Diner, where the chattering cheesecake has promised not to comment on our relationship.
Time for our second round of questioning. Dr. Reflector, what else would you like to know about our eligible bachelors?
Bachelor number 1, I've noticed my reflection behaving strangely lately. Moving when I don't. Is that something you'd find concerning in a partner?
Actually, that's quite normal when dating someone like me. Proximity to multidimensional beings often causes reflection desynchronization. Your reflection is just catching glimpses of you from other timelines. I'd find it charming, like having a preview of all our possible relationships at once, though we might need to cover the bathroom mirror if it gets too opinionated.
Fascinating. Bachelor number 2. Sometimes my work requires me to capture and store reflections. Would you find that ethically problematic, given your nature?
I believe all reflections deserve freedom, but scientific pursuit is important. Perhaps we could form a consent framework for reflection-based research. I could even act as a mediator between you and your test subjects. Just don't use silver-backed collection chambers. Those are basically reflection prisons. My cousin's been trapped in a compact mirror since 1986.
That's, good to know. Bachelor number 3, my research has revealed certain dangers in reflection manipulation. How would you handle a crisis situation?
I've stabilized collapsing star cores. I'm excellent in crisis scenarios. If you're experiencing dimensional reflective bleed-through, which I suspect you might be right now based on your increasingly translucent appearance, I could generate a prismatic barrier to prevent further. Dr. Reflector, are you all right? Your molecular coherence seems to be fluctuating.
It's time for our brilliant dimensional physicist to make her choice. Dr. Reflector, have you decided which of our eligible cryptids might be your perfect match?
I think I'm experiencing some kind of dimensional pull. Can we take a short break?
This is unusual, folks. What the frack echo? We spent a lot of time finding matches for you. Let's take a quick word from our sponsor while we sort this out.
Feeling like only half of yourself lately? Visit Gorbo's Swim Hole and try our new reflective resonance pool. Now featuring genuine water molecules from across 7 different timelines. Immerse yourself in possibilities. Warning, Gorbo Enterprises is not responsible for meeting your better self and feeling inadequate afterward. Discount available for Algorithm Corporation employees. Gorbo's Swim Hole, where reality is negotiable.
We apologize for the interruption, folks. It appears Dr. Reflector has been, well, reflected elsewhere. Our interdimensional retrieval team is working on locating her, but it seems she's been pulled into what we're calling a mirror pocket dimension. If you're watching, Dr. Reflector, we'll find you. Well, that's all for this week's unexpectedly shortened Cryptid dating game. Remember, love knows no bounds, physical, metaphysical, or reflective. Next week, we'll have a special episode featuring a police officer from the Route 47 Multidimensional Pig Department. Will Sergeant Oink find love with a time-looping spectral entity, a being composed entirely of evidence from unsolved cases, or a former suspect who can blend into any crime scene prop? Stay tuned to find out.